Investing in minerals and gemstones. An introduction to the gem and mineral world. To save words from now on, I will refer to crystals, minerals and gemstones as CMGs. Watch this video until the end to see my personal collection of minerals and gems. The minerals and gems shown in this video are all quite rare and some of the finest examples of the gem world. The pieces shown at the first part of the video are not mine, and are shown for appreciation only. There is so much variety, I'm barely scratching the surface with this video, and I could have shown you so many different examples that this video would last hours. I had to pick a few items that I consider of exceptional beauty and value, so enjoy. There are many forms of investments out there. Why would you want to invest in CMGs? Well, here's a list. CMGs are rare. Most of them are unique in the planet. You will not find the second piece that is exactly the same. This particularly applies to investment-grade CMGs. Can you say the same for bullion? The hobby is for all budgets. You can start collecting with as little as $5. You can find nice items that are uncommon even with low budgets, if you are good at searching. There is a limited supply of CMGs. In some cases, a location is mined out and we never see a particular type of stone again, just the original finds. This applies particularly to mineral specimens, but also cut gemstones sometimes. Their value always increases. I'm in the hobby about 10 years now and I have never seen a single stone go down in price, always up. Great potential for profit, if that's what you're looking for. If you find a good deal, and they do exist, a stone can be sold many times over its original purchase price. And you don't need to wait for world markets to crash or some other global catastrophe. You can buy a stone for $100 today and sell it tomorrow for $200. As simple as that. I would, however, recommend longer-term storage. A scarce stone today can be unheard of 10 years from now. From experience, I have found that it's worth waiting. They are beautiful and you enjoy them every time you open their box, so it's not that difficult. Personally, I collect things to pass something on to my children and not to sell. Very few people know about the hobby of collecting CMGs with passion. A very rough estimate by me would be about 100 to 200,000 people that seriously collect CMGs. That is about 0.0027% of the human population. I do not include the average diamond ring that most couples have or the healing lady that has decorated a rose quartz to her window. I refer to people that have more than 5 to 10 pieces in their collection and are interested to collect more. Gold, silver, and other precious metals are actually part of CMGs. They are minerals. And part of the mineral collecting hobby includes collecting gold nuggets and silver specimens. There are more than 4,500 minerals, and every year we discover more, although I would say that significant finds of new species or new locations are made once every 3 to 5 years. Not all are collectible. Gold and silver, as emeralds, rubies, and diamonds, are all minerals. Color is everything. CMGs come in every color known to man. For most human beings, color is an important factor for beauty. Which eyes are the rarest and prettiest? Which hair are the most attractive? We love rainbows, right? Geometry. Minerals and crystals, when of good quality, come in the most amazing geometric shapes you can think of. Probably most of our architecture and symbols have been at some point inspired by the geometric beauty of minerals. High density store of wealth. particularly for cut gemstones. 1 kilo of gold today costs about $55,000. You can have a 3 to 4 carat Paraiba tourmaline that has the same price, but in terms of size be as large as your fingernail. Most of them are ancient, truly ancient. I am not talking about puny timescales of 2000 years. I am talking about thousands or even millions years old. Moving on to the next chapter. Which CMGs are the best to invest? This question has no clear answer, but I'll try to tackle it. My best advice when collecting would be select CMGs that are appealing to you. This is the same as looking for a couple to spend the rest of your life with. Pick stones that you wouldn't mind staying with your family for many years to come, even past your children. There are some qualities that make CMGs particularly valuable. Color, clarity, and rarity are some of those qualities. However, some CMGs may be very valuable but not be clear or have particularly strong colors. See diamonds, for example. They are overpriced in my opinion, but colorless. Please note that there are colored diamonds, which are rare and I consider very beautiful. Now I will talk a little bit about faceted gemstones. Natural untreated gemstones have a higher price than treated gemstones. For me personally, I prefer a heated royal blue sapphire than an unheated pale blue or party color sapphire in terms of beauty. However, in the market you will find that untreated stones tend to have a higher price. For me, some treatments are acceptable, like heating or oiling. Research gemstone treatments before purchasing. There are people that absolutely avoid them. Please do not forget that faceting a stone is technically a treatment. However, nobody thinks about it. When buying stones online, avoid the cheapest option possible, because you may be purchasing a synthetic that has very low value, because it can be manufactured in bulk. This advice particularly applies to cut gemstones. Minerals and crystals. Most minerals occur naturally as crystals. Minerals can be 100% natural, straight from the ground, or polished. Sometimes you can also have heated crystals. Some polished minerals can be very valuable. However, natural minerals in general are most valuable because there are collectors that avoid polished. Personally, I consider some polished items to be very attractive and I do collect them. Other interesting items are crystal carvings, where usually a crystal has been carved like a real object or animal. Those are also very collectible, but please be very careful of imitations. Many exist in the market. A synthetic stone imitates a natural and is carved into an animal, very common, and is being sold as natural. This is bad and should be avoided. There are also fossils and meteorites that are highly collectible and sometimes very beautiful. In general, fossils are not very attractive for me. This is a personal preference because of their earthly appearance. However, some people do love them. I do have some fossils in my collection, and there are fossils that are colorful. Meteorites can also be very exciting because of their extraterrestrial origin, also for their beauty. This is the conclusion to my introduction. Please add any questions to the comment section. If this video gets enough views and likes, I will consider uploading more videos about the subject in the future. Please join my pages and website to get started with your collection. Links in the description.